Hi, this is Marsha Corley, and today I'm going to show you how to change your photograph into an attractive watercolor picture using Photoshop CS5 and Windows 7. Here is an original photograph taken from my recent vacation in St. Croix. And here is the finished product of what I'm going to be creating today. You can use any photograph. I would only suggest that you choose one that has plenty of color. Make all your normal image corrections such as cropping, levels, and you might even want to bump up the vibrance and saturation. Open your image and save it under a new name. This obviously protects the original image. Change the background layer name by double-clicking the background layer name in the Layers panel and give it a new name. I left mine as Layer 1. As you can see, I've already done this. Make a duplicate of this layer by pressing Command J and name it Pen and Ink. Go to Filter, Stylize, Glowing Edges, and use Edge Width 1, Brightness 12, and Smoothness 3. Click OK. Now invert this layer, Control I. Go to Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. Change the blend mode to multiply and reduce the opacity to around 80%. Duplicate this layer one or two more times depending on how dark you want the outline edges to be. Personally, I like them a little darker and duplicated more times. Merge the 2 or 3 layers down using Merge Down. You're merging only the pen and ink layers. Now, duplicate layer 1 and name it Watercolor. Drag the pen and ink layer below the watercolor layer. Click on your watercolor layer and invert it Control I. Set the blend mode to color dodge. Click on your brush tool and choose Flat Fan High Bristle Count. Open the Brushes palette and set Scattering to 1, Jitter Count 0. Set the dual brush size to 25%, scatter to 1, and count to 1. Also click your wet edges, and your smoothing is already clicked for you. You can actually choose any brush that you would like. Using the black color with the opacity set to 30 and flow set to around 37, begin painting over your image. I'm only going to paint a little bit here so you can see how your brush is going to react. The more times you go over an area with your brush, the darker the color will be. We're going to pause it here, and now you see what my finished image is. Save this image again under another name, preserving the work you've done. I use Lighthouse Watercolor 4, PSD file. Click OK. Now you want to flatten these 3 layers. Click Layer, Flatten Image. You now have one layer, the background layer. Copy that background layer, Control J. Set the blend mode to Overlay. The opacity to around 45. Duplicate this layer again, Control J. And this time, set it to soft light. I changed the opacity to around 66%, but it was only what I liked. And you're done. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Parts of this tutorial were taken from www.creativepro.com. To see the before and after images, as well as more of my work, go to www.corleyphoto.wordpress.com. That's corleyphoto.wordpress.com. Thanks for watching.